Hello everyone, I've got Kitty out here. I've been doing a little bit of work on this middle bed. I'll show you in a minute. The plants have been outside most of the day, so they're starting to do, they're starting to get used to the sun. So they're looking pretty good, y'all. These are almost as big as the ones last year, and I started them earlier last year. So these are growing really good, these tomatoes. And the peppers look good. It was mainly the banana peppers that got attacked by these, whatever it was. I never even saw one of them. They just laid eggs on them. But I got rid of all the eggs that I can tell, and I've had to take a few leaves off. I don't know what happened to this one right here. Something happened to that one. But they're trying to make a somewhat of a comeback. Like I said, if they don't work out, I might have to get some, just a few banana peppers. But I think I can salvage enough out of these, probably to give us enough banana peppers. The banana peppers, they're along this end here. The rest of them are the bell peppers, Ozark Giants. First year I tried them, they're looking pretty healthy though. They really are. And I mentioned the 4 types of tomatoes. You can definitely tell the difference in this one, the German pink, and the rest. That's got, like they call, a potato leaf. Looks like a potato leaf compared to something like this, you see. See the difference? Big difference in the way the leaves look, but they all make tomatoes, and there's the extra ones. They're hanging in there. Like I said, I'm going to try to probably give some of those away. I might pot a few of them up. I really do just fine with my garden. I only usually pot things up that are like leftover, but they look like they have potential to grow pretty good. So over here, hi kitty. I've got almost halfway in this one. This one's more difficult than the others were. But I got this one done. Looks like there's some grass still poking up through there. It does it all summer. I don't want to put any kind of weed killer or anything in there, because I'm gonna have my plants. So I just pull it up as I see it. It's a little bit of a pain. And if you remember what these looked like, or this one looked like, this one was there was more to it than I thought. I ended up taking both this one and that trellis out there. I think I'm going to plant a few pole beans just to get to climb on this year, because I planted bush beans last year, which did fine, but this space could have been used by something climbing. So I may put a few pole beans in with the bush ones, and it'll fill up that whole area that way. Yeah, there was a lot of grass. There probably still is some. I'll see it as it comes up. But a lot of the grass had grown. The root, you would pull it, and the root would be like it would go way over there or something. So, I mean, I had some that were a couple feet long. So I think I got most of them. If there's still any in there, they'll grow grass, and then I'll dig down in there and find them and get rid of them. So even though this didn't really look that bad, it was kind of a pain, and it took a while to get this one cleaned out today. Yeah, I just decided to pull those trellises out and stuff. They go back in pretty easy, pretty sturdy. So I've got 2 of them done basically. That one and this one. I may have to add a little soil. I don't think a whole lot. I got a lot of perlite mixed in with that soil. That's the white stuff, which is really good for growing. This one is the one where all my soil probably is going to go. I may even have to buy some more. The difference is these 2 are raised beds here. This one's like just an in ground, straight into the ground. And you can see there's clay and everything. So this one each year has to have a good layer of topsoil And unfortunately, when I dig all this up pull all this up and dig it up with a hoe, a lot of the soil will cling to the roots, and it definitely is going to need most of what I got over there with the soil. So this one's, at least I've got about 10 more days or so before I can go ahead and plant. But if I'm not ready, you know, it might be a day or two late or something. But I'm gonna do some each day. You know, I don't want to end up hurt, or I won't be doing anything, and that's pretty difficult to get that up too. So I've got 4 bags of 1 cubic foot soil right there, and I got one big one that I got on sale at Walmart last year that's got 2 cubic foot. So that might be enough for here, but it takes more than you think, you know, to for a long area like that. One's about 15 foot, I think. The first one, it's longer than the other two, and it's actually wider too. So it takes more soil than you think for that one area. Well, here's a rabbit, kitty. Look at it. Look. See it? You see it? Kitty's, she's looking. Look at that rabbit. What would you do? See it there? They're not scared of me. I'm pretty close to it right now. You're just gonna sit there? Kitty's like, oh, okay. They're really not afraid of me for some reason. Who knows, that might be some of the ones that I saved last year that were in that middle bed I just showed you. The mother had dug a hole in there when it had all the weeds and stuff in it, and there's 3 babies. Could be them right there. So anyway, this one here, it's bloomed. You can see more flowers down on the ground. See how close I am to this one? Hi there. Hi. You okay? Don't eat my garden this year, I'll just tell you. So this one blooms, you know, about every other day, it seems like, really. There'll be some on it each day, but as far as having a lot on them, it's still got plenty of them. You can see the little blooms on the end. There's plenty of them. So it's been blooming quite a bit. It just keeps on. You can see all they're laying all over the place that fell off of it. And these look good. Here's a little fence I put in here, around here. I hope that'll stop them from just rolling right over this. Say, don't eat my flowers that come up either, okay? But you can see the area right here. It's got darker soil. That's some what was left of my Miracle-Gro organic soil. You can see where they obviously either ran over this or the weed eated it, either one. That's a flower, and that's the same way right there. I got a lot of seeds in here. I can see a little one starting to come up. See them there? Little green spots. So they're starting to come up already. I've been watering it each day. So I don't know what, like I said, these the ones that's in the backyard too are the same way, the rabbits. Yeah, I hope this protects them. It's just that cheap trellis from Dollar Tree. They got it last year, I think. I don't know what color. Sometimes it's green, I think they got. I got a bunch of it in there, but it's still got bird netting attached to it. I cut all the bird netting off that and reused it, of course. That's what I'll have to do if I need any more of it. It's not that bad. Just get some scissors. Wonder why that guy across the street is taking his garbage over to the neighbor's garbage can. maybe his is full or something. That's what he's doing, see? Well, I don't guess it matters. That guy's already got his to the road if there's more room in it. His is full, why not, I guess. You can see how much the grass has grown. They mowed it last Friday. Today is Wednesday. So it's already grown this much because it rained a lot. See, it was hard with that old riding mower of ours. It wouldn't, you had to go slow if you wanted it to cut good. If you tried to go fast, it just kind of rolled over some and left places. There's some flowers coming up over there. I don't know if y'all can see them or not. Let's see. There they are. They're nice. Grass is nice and thick. But even though it's kind of hard on us, I mean, you don't know what a relief it is, because I worried about it hurting Joy more than I did it hurting me, you know, mowing. You know, just being jostled around like she was on that riding mower. This is a bumpy yard. She's got 2 herniated discs, so that, you know, was aggravating that every time, and she'd be in a lot of pain. And then my knees and my back would bother me real bad. And we'd both, like I said, it'd take us till the next time to get over it, and then we start all over again, you know. So we'll just have to, like I said, we're trying to tighten our belts enough to, you know, cover for these extra expenses, but it really is worth it so far. I mean, so I can spend more time taking care of my garden and other things. You know, looks like they're not weed eating everything. You know, like it'd be easy to weed eat that over there on that step, but they just left it. And, you know, I can come around and do that. I mean, chances are, if you pay them more, they would do more, you know. So I'm probably at the like basic level from what I you know, agreed to pay. So that's life. There's some jets up there, way up there. Kitty, are you having fun? There she is, cleaning her fur again. Say, that what you come out here to do? Huh? Clean your fur? It is a nice day. There's a few clouds, but I'm trying to get a drink of water here. Oh, well, that one didn't work too good. Spilled some on me. I don't know if they could drip hit her. I put the cap on top of the thing. She's like, what? What's that? Oh. Actually, I needed to do this because, like when I did that earlier, I, you know, stayed like bent over trying to pull all those weeds up. I should have got me a little stool or something and sat there. That's what I have to do when I plant my seeds, because man, it'll kill my back staying stooped over like. So my knees felt like they were going to give out on me, so I thought, well, it'd be good kind of to work it out a little bit, come out here and walk. Now, I knew Kitty would want to, didn't you, Kitty? So yep. So I wanted to come out here and walk too. So she doesn't actually walk; she's riding in the stroller, but. That is probably part of the track team at the high school we went to right over the hill here. Science Hill High School. It's right over the hill. There. That's where we all went. Me and Joy and Logan and Jackie. We all went there. Yeah, I think they were out today in the direct sun the longest they've been. And usually it's the peppers that kind of give out first. But they made it longer today without looking bad, you know. The birds have sounded pretty good lately, especially if you can get out here in the morning, early morning. I mean, I'm talking like right before the sun comes up. Like that, you will hear every bird that's around here. It's amazing. That's when they're the loudest and the most of them. Actually, I probably could do that because there's nights I can't sleep, especially because of my allergies. If I'm stuffed up, I can't go to sleep. If I have to breathe through my mouth, I can't hardly go to sleep. If I do, it would just be for a brief time and then I'd wake back up. So I probably could actually do that sometime. It'd be kind of dark out here still. Something to think about. Actually, some of the times it's really early, I'll do my show. Really early. It takes a while to upload it. I love it out here today. And sometimes if it's late, it's because I fell asleep while it was uploading or fell asleep and didn't get up in time to do anything. For morning. It's been a couple times lately. It comes out after lunchtime. I apologize for that though. But, things happen. Okay. Well, I think that's about it. Did you have fun, Kitty? You got to see that rabbit over there, didn't you? All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's Let's Walk and Talk with Kitty. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already and share this out. And hit that notification bell so that you get all our videos as soon as they come out. Everybody, I hope you have a great day. And see you later on. God bless.